Well, how's it going, everyone? The Beverly Hillbilly here, and today we have part 5 of the Beverly Hillbilly Plays Freedom Planet on Hard. I am doing some post-commentary stuff, just want to give this a try, because I end up becoming so distracted while playing the game. The commentary is kind of sporadic at best. So today we're in Jade Creek. I really enjoy this area. I love the colors, I love the style, I love everything about Freedom Planet. There's very little that I actually dislike about Freedom Planet. There's even the water, like, you know, I guess you could kind of consider Jade Creek the water world, and it doesn't suck. Like, I remember old Sonic games, like, water sections would be painful. They could have been fun, but they just ended up being really painful. Like, this, it's so fun. Like, I actually spent some time hanging out in the water sections, you know, dealing with enemies and whatnot and exploring, because it's fun. And it's pretty. I'm still blown away by how pretty the game is, and like after you play a game 5 or 6 times, you know, like, you see little details, and there are very few games that you can play 5 and 6 times and not be tired of, like, not be irritated by all of it. And I just find more and more to love about the game. You know, some of it's because you can explore different places, try different things, but it's just fun. And there's the police. So the premise for, you know, Jade Creek is Lilac and her crew were in prison, and this is like their prison break. You know, they're kind of like running through this ancient, epic kind of garden, and they're going into the woods. You know, they're trying to escape. Kind of has this like mystical kind of feeling to it. You know, like the bamboo shoot characters and those shark things, like, I guess those could be security measures. The story does give you a lot of context, but the worlds do too. It's just, you know, the big question I asked myself before doing this Let's Play was, can the gameplay and everything else about Freedom Planet stand on its own without the story? Yes, it can. I mean, it's a different experience, knowing the story and still enjoying all of the cutscenes. You know, something is missing, but everything else can stand without it. Like the clipping issues, it's interesting that they took the clipping issue, like, you know, clipping onto environments oddly, and they kind of worked with it. They ran with it. They're like, okay. And, you know, back there we discovered a collectible. Some people, like, I mean, I guess if you're going to have a feature like that, run with it. Don't ignore it. I mean, you know, they're like, okay, you can clip on the walls. Mini walls. So, and the invincibility. The invincibility is here in Freedom Planet just because, you know, hey, remember invincibility in Sonic? Because Lilac, well, and all of the characters are well equipped to fight back, the invincibility just doesn't have that weight. But it's okay. I like it there because it is there to remind us about Sonic in the Sonic days. And I also like how it lasts longer than 10 seconds. That actually is really nice. One thing I do also like about the level design is you're running left and right, up and down, like you're going every direction. Like, yes, you know, your path is to the right, but it takes you in so many different directions to get there, so it doesn't feel quite as linear as it actually is. That's really good level design. Like, all the Sonic games, you know, as fun as they were, they still were very linear, but, you know, that's the early 90s. Like, I didn't realize this until, like, I did research. Sonic 1 came out in 91. So some of, its age, shows. That's why it feels so dated these days. And this mini boss fight, the annoying panda woman who's like the right hand panda to the Magistrar. She's okay, like you can handle her in normal difficulty, but in hard, every single boss fight it feels like war, because each attack causes so much damage to you. But it makes everything feel more epic. And nope. And of course, running around with no health. Oh, good stuff. And there, got taken down. It took me a few tries to make it through her, so I cut out all of the other failed attempts, and so let's see how to successfully deal with her. This was the very first time, through this playthrough where I was wondering if the difficulty, ramp up was just to make this seem like more than what it was. Like so far up until now, like enemies just felt more difficult all around. This is the first time, and this may be the only time. I've never been a big fan of this, mini fight, but she feels harder just for the sake of being harder. Maybe it's just her style of attacks that make it feel that way. She's very simple, but she gets really powerful when she does the amount of damage that she does. At least the music's awesome. And there we take her down with a dragon boost, and off we go. The police are after us, and here comes a submarine. A giant submarine out of nowhere. This is another little, section that I really, really love. I love the visuals. I love the art direction, the level design. It feels like I'm being hunted down by the military, and I'm just some dragon girl kicking a frog's head because reasons. And again, the music. I don't think I've mentioned it, but I do have the soundtrack of Freedom Planet. There is a digital and physical version. You can get it through Steam. I think it's $7. Well worth it. If you like anything about video game music, you need this. Like, I've never been much for video game music, but I play it in my car every day. I mean, yeah. Another thing that I have noticed is, Freedom Planet is coined as a fast-paced 2D platformer, but there's plenty of sections where you just slow down. It's just, just how it is. Like, you have to deal with the environment, you have to deal with enemies, you have to deal with, progressing. Sonic, fell apart when it slowed down. Freedom Planet, you just, you start slowing down. It's like, well, I'm going to attack, or I'm going to explore, or I'm going to traverse the level a different way. But the character is equipped for it. And like there, you missed the water tide. There are plungers to help push you up. Sorry for the flickering of the screen. I am working on my video recording program. It has given me trouble. I use XSplit. I have a license for it, but I've been having issues. It bogs down the computer, but can't have everything. The atmosphere really takes hold of you right here. Like now, we've made it out of the gardens. We're going back up into the mountains. We started in the mountains, like Dragon Valley. Very remote. We started there. And it's like we're going back up into this remote section, trying to escape the city. And I'm trying desperately to get health, and also trying to get an extra life. The music stops. You hear the rain. It feels like the middle of the night. Cold. Oh, thunderstorm. Oh shit, who was that? but you always get this sense of, you know, what's going on in the world around you based off what you see. There goes Torque. I wasn't much for this boss fight before, but now I love it because I see how special it is, this one-on-one with Serpentine. You know, I've mentioned to people that Freedom Planet exhibits some, like, pieces of Super Smash Brothers. And people look at me like I'm crazy. I'm like, no, it's in there. And this boss fight is a, you know, glowing example of that. Of how you can take that type of gameplay and incorporate it in a different way. You know, like there's no like health bars or percentage numbers or anything, but like it's one-on-one, brawler style. You're using your types of attacks and just going at it. And it works so well. Oh, phase 1's over. And another very Gunstar Heroes and Dynamite Headies-esque boss fight. Dynamite Heady because that kind of absurdly difficult, odd, you know, like, there's a lot going on. And you're just one little goofy looking character. And this Gunstar Heroes style, just love it. Where you just like can sit there and just like, you know, plow off attacks one after one, one after one. More explosions, Gunstar Heroes style, and health, and Mila, and the crew is coming back in. The best thing about when your friends come in to help you in Freedom Planet, they're not there to take away your glory. They're there to help you out, and especially in hard. Like, you're happy to see them. Which is, you know, just like that. No health. I was in trouble. Carol comes in and saves the day. Like, they have taken something that is usually awful and have made it awesome. And it's quiet and somber. And everyone's not very happy anymore. Oh my. Oh my. Well, guys, there we are. There is part 5. Hopefully the rambling was less so. But thank you so much for watching part 5 of the Beverly Hillbilly Plays Freedom Planet on Hard. Y'all know what to do. Like the video. Tell us what you like about it. And if you haven't yet, subscribed. If this is your first CogWork Gaming video, welcome to CogWork Gaming. Thank you so much for finding us, and thanks for watching the video. Click that subscribe button and browse through our ever-expanding video library. For CogWork Gaming, I'm the Beverly Hillbilly. Happy holidays, and good night.